What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It's episode number 9. This is it, it's the playoffs, the championship season ending. In the last episodes we finished in 4th place, and that means in the semi-final we will take on 5th placed Ipswich Town with the first leg away at Portman Road and the second leg back at the Castle. The Saints and the Blades are the other semi-final tie. Honestly, I don't know who you'd say is the favourite out of these 4 teams, but I'll tell you one thing, I know this for certain, we are definitely the weakest side that are in the playoffs. 2 wins in our final 12 games saw us finish from 1st to 4th, a catastrophic run, and no doubt about it, Kieran McKenna's side licking their lips thinking we should have a comfortable route to Wembley, taking on the weakest side in the playoffs. But this is it, first leg, Tractor Boys away at Portman Road. All I want to do is still be in the tie, heading back to the Castle. I'm feeling negative, I'm feeling defeatist. Let's try and pull it out here at Portman Road in the first leg. Come on, use. Yep, just be in the tie. You know, just be in the tie. Don't have to win. Don't have to go back to the Castle with a shock first leg victory. But just don't lose it 3 or 4-0, you know, because I mean, listen, we saw what was an amazing comeback last year in the League One playoff semi, but you know we're probably not going to be able to come back from like 3 or 4 goals down. You know, let's just be honest. We could barely come back from 1 goal down. So just be in the tie and don't embarrass yourself in the first leg. The only chance I feel we've got of making the final is scraping a 1-0 in, you know, either the first or the second leg and being defensively brilliant in both. I don't think we're going to outscore our opponents. I think we just got to shut the door and possibly nick a goal on the break. And that's why, so early on into the game, Connor Chaplin says, good luck doing that. 1-0 down, 11 minutes in. I said we're the weakest team. It took 11 minutes for that to be proved right. And apologies, it wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it? Sheffield Wednesday with the extraordinary comeback against the Posh. And they were 4-0 down. They won the second leg, ended up going to penalties, and then won the penalty shootout too. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen to us. I don't think that's going to happen to us. We just haven't got the... Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't mess up a chance like that. We haven't got the team. Like, we just have not got the team. We're a young team. We're building something, but we just shouldn't be here, man. Like, we're a mid-table team masquerading around in a playoff place. Like, we should never have been here in the first place. There's Jack Clark. He's dispossessed, but keeps hold of his dribble, rolls it into the goal scorer Connor Chaplin, and that's going to be 2. Oh, it almost was. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the season's over now, Doxy boy. Last season was a few weeks ago. But it was still last... I keep thinking that last season hasn't ended yet. I don't know why. Maybe because there was just so much football over the course of this summer. It never really felt like there was a break. Which, you know, whilst I talk about how there's too many games in football nowadays, the one advantage is that as a fan, there's always something on. You know, there's always a game to watch at the moment. And we had the under-21s. Congrats to our young Lions, and then congrats to our Lionesses winning the Women's Euros as well on the weekend as Dembele tries to get away and finishes like he's Chloe Kelly or Aggie Mang. Brilliant strike. Oxford with 11er, 6 before the break. We equalise at Portman Road. Free kick, Ipswich. 13 after the restart, headed off the line by Amin. I'm not sure if Cumming was getting there, to be honest. He might have done, but I wasn't taking any chances based on his performances over the season. And it's still 1-1 with half an hour to play. And this is a really, really interesting point in the game here. Half an hour to play, plenty of football remaining, but do you push for a winner and possibly take a massive first leg win back to the Castle, or do you just sit on the draw, you'd have the home crowd behind you for the second leg, and see if you can win that fixture that will send you to Wembley? This is where top level managers make their bread. Stick or twist. Because of course the danger is that if we do go pushing for a oh, Keats, I'm going to get back to you, mate. There we go. If we do go pushing for a winner, we're going to leave ourselves exposed at the back, and with Liam Delap up top, you've got Jack Clark, Connor Chaplin who scored the first goal. That is going to be very hard to deal with when we're scrambling for position defensively. But you also know the fortune favours the brave. Muric with the save as Teddy almost put us in front. Higgins battles back but couldn't keep hold of the ball as Townsend gets it away. Oh, not the most difficult save for Muric to make, but still had to. Tied at 1-1, and now Ipswich pushing for the winner themselves. 7 to play. This will be cruel. Jack Clark Ball whipped in, more heads it away. Oh, don't lose it now. Well in Dembele. And cleared. Oh, I don't know what to do, man. Just keep your foot on the ball, I say. Keep your foot on the ball, see out the draw. Yep, that'll do it. A 1-1 draw in the first leg. Heading back to the castle. And that's all I said I could hope for, man, in that first leg. That's all I said I could hope for. Just be in the tie, heading back to Oxford. We've done that. It's tied at 1-1. We're at the Kassam. And that means that with 90 minutes of semi-final football to play, if it remains tied, we'll go extra time and possibly pens, but we have a chance to pull out in the second leg. We're still the underdogs, even though we'll be at home, but all I asked for was a chance. We've definitely got a golden one here heading into the second leg. So let's just jump straight into it. Second leg, Kassam, Ipswich coming to Oxford with the tie hanging in the balance heading into the second leg. My record in playoffs, by the way, is good. I've had 4 playoff campaigns in all my times playing career mode, and we've reached the final every time, so a perfect 4 from 4. Never got knocked out in the semis before, and we've won 3 and lost 1 final. Only problem is the last loss we had was in FC 25. That was our most recent playoff adventure with Plymouth. So yeah, I mean the record is good. It's a 75% win rate, but I mean, put it this way, the last one was a 0% win rate. As Lowe finds Higgins, and again the Saints thrashed Sheffield United 3-0. So go on, test him. Oh, Palmer tips it onto the woodwork to keep it at 0-0. I mean, the Saints have got 1 foot in the final, and they'll be watching this game tonight on Friday and thinking, please let it be Oxford. Not just for the rivalry, but because we've got far more chance against them than we would against Ipswich. But a great start from the U's. Alex Palmer tipping one onto the woodwork. And Oxford going at Ipswich in the early stages. Still 0-0 for now. You can cut the tension with a knife around the Kassam. Tied at 0-0, heading into the break. And I have a feeling it's going to stay this way as well. It is so nervy, so tense. Can anyone step up out there and be a hero? Connor to Sam Morsey, and the Egyptian plays it into the middle. Taylor across to Jack Clark and forward Black Cat. Offloads to Connor Townsend. Amin comes across to shut him down. Can't deny the pass inside. Chaplin's shot block. Just don't overcommit. Just block the path through. There we go. Brodie with the block this time, as it once again deflects back to Ipswich. Just get in the way of the shots if you can. There's Chaplin, who scored in the first leg, scores in the second. Ipswich in front. The pressure pays off. Tractor Boys lead. Just haven't had it. Have not had it in this second leg. And there's Jack Clark to turn Amin with a brilliant piece of agility. He's done so. And the Bangladeshi fullback has had an absolutely awful, torrid time. Delap dispossessed by the Kershmaker, and that would have been it as well, as we'll get it away. And our chance of reaching Wembley is hanging by a thread. Oh! And I just can't get an attack. I just can't get a shot. Just can't get an attack. Literally can't get an attack. Ipswich have done a great job of keeping hold of the ball. Oh, and I didn't know where to go. As Dembele gets forward. Yes! Come on! And the boy off the bench bails us out. Dembele with the leveller. Extra time at the Kassam. Miracle in Oxford as we're going for another 30 minutes. What a finish. The only problem is we're so top heavy now that Ipswich will still think, listen, we're going extra time, but fine. We've still got a better team. We've got fresher legs. Not only that, we've got a better manager, that's for sure. Oh no. Oh, coming. Every single time a shot goes at coming, I think it's going to go in. Oh, please don't concede. Please, this will be cruel. Whipped into the near post. Paqueta does what, ref? We had a full-time whistle. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I think our best strategy of getting to the final is taking it to pens and testing our luck on the spot kicks. If we concede again, we won't battle back for a third time in this tie. I think we've just got to grind out the penalties and play our luck. And I've taken off young Amin as well. The Bangladeshi kid has had an absolute nightmare trying to deal with Jack Clark. So Teraves is going to come on. Incidentally, pre-game you requested a transfer. Why now? Why do it now? It's the semi-final, second leg. Why would you do that now? Like, seriously. He's a decent little defender, but at 29 years old, I'm fine with that. We'll sell him in the summer and get maybe 1.5 million or something. But anyway, first half extra time underway, and yeah, I really believe the best strategy here is just try and take it to penalties and hope for a lucky break on the spot kicks. If Ipswich score again, it's game over, it's tie over, it's season over. Yep, it will be penalties. Penalties to decide who will make Wembley. Ipswich Town, the stronger team, or Oxford, who have rode their luck and battled back twice in the tie. I'm not feeling confident, I'm not feeling optimistic, but let's see if our young youths can hold their nerve on the spot kicks. Our best shot, let's go take it. The reason why I didn't sub the Courage-Macker off is because he is our second best penalty taker, so I need him for this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that line there. So let's just dive straight into it. Let's do it. Penalty shootout. I'm not feeling confident. But Cameron, you can set the tone by scoring from 12 yards, the first of the 10. And he does. Rarely go bottom corner, but I felt it was the right decision, and it was. And now Delap against Cumming also scores. Now, normally my strategies have gone that way and I score. I'll go that way again. So that's what I'm going to do. Der Courage-Macker. Yeah, right decision. Right decision. And now it's going to be Jack Clark. Who also scores. I think only one penalty is going to get missed, you know, and I've got a feeling it might be this one. Michael Higgins, young Michael Higgins, the pressure on the second highest scorer in the championship this season says pressure. What pressure? I might only be the 18, but I can hold my nerve. Can Connor Chaplin? Yes, he can. It is 100% from 6 penalties. Someone's going to miss. Will it be Dembele, who scored 2 goals? I can't keep going the same way, can I? Can I? I can. I can. It's 4-3. Oh, Burns, Finley Burns. Save coming with his eye on it. Everyone just calm down. Surely I can't go that way again, can I? I have Louis Sibley has put Oxford into the final. 5 from 5, 100%. In the words of the great Alan Shearer, pressure, what pressure? Pressure's for tyres. The U's are heading to Wembley. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe we went 5 from 5 on penalties, man. I always miss at least 1 or maybe 2. How on earth did Alex Palmer not think going the other way might be a right decision? But anyway, it will be Southampton the playoff final. They beat the Blades 4-0 over 2 legs, and it's our rivals at Wembley. How fitting is this for a right to play in next year's Premier League? So let's just jump into it. Championship playoff final. We rode our luck. We bailed ourselves out. We scored a late leveller. We forced the spot kicks. We held our nerve. But now can we do it on the biggest stage? Heading to Wembley. 90,000 fans in the ground to watch one of these teams go to the Premier League. The Saints bouncing back to the top flight, or Oxford doing it for the first time in club history. Massive underdogs, no doubt about it. Looking forward to Teddy versus Smallbone round 3, but can we pull it out again in Wembley and make the Premier League for season 2? Massive underdogs, still proud of the team regardless of what happens, but this the best shot. Let's take it. Come on, the U's. At the start of the season, I said the best we could do is be a dark horse for a playoff place, get ourselves in there and do the absolute best we could to go as far as we can. Well, it's exactly what we've done. Made the playoffs as Smallbone interception on Brannigan, and Onuachu fires in an early opener. It means that no matter what happens, I'll be pleased enough with our first season. Tremendous growth, but these guys, the rivals, and that man, the main rival, he's such a good bloke in real life, but he's just robbed me for the opening goal. Paul would have finished, Saints in front. Yeah, I highly recommend looking at what Will Smallbone's doing off the pitch. He's a great advocate for those who suffer with alopecia. Top bloke, but of course in this save he's our rival. He's just someone we've got to get the better of. You know what I mean? Like, we've got to get the better of him. Jack Clark as well, he'll be a means rival. Like, there's going to be like individual rivals throughout the save. You know, I don't know who Higgins' rival is yet, but it's Clark versus Amin. It's Smallbone versus Teddy. And I'm sure we'll have one for Higgins at some point as well. But it's definitely Saints for Oxford. They've got the early lead. Just didn't keep my composure. Plenty of the game to go. Battle back twice against Ipswich to make the final. Plenty of the game to go. I'm not panicking. Matsuki through the gap. Onuachu through. One-on-one for a second. He's so big. He's so strong, and in this division, he's feasting. Saints 2 up in 16 minutes. The dream day out at Wembley is turning into a nightmare. This Southampton team, far superior. There is no doubt about that. And on the biggest stage, they are flexing their muscles. And when you look at the tiredness as well of a few of our players out there, Spencer, gassed, Higgins, not fully fit either. Same with Brannigan. Same with a lot of players, really. Hold on. Timed it perfectly, and Higgins keeps his composure. 2-1. Lack of energy, but got a lot of heart. He's joined Trabzonspor on a permanent deal in real life, Onuachu, so he's not going to stay with the Saints in the Championship. And I wish that was the case in this save as well, because I have just not had the answer to him today at Wembley. Oh, that's really well done from Dembele. Sibley, defender taken away by Higgins, and Sibley denied by Ramsdale. Higgins! Michael Higgins, 0 energy, 100% heart, with a brace. Oxford level it. What a first half here at Wembley. Defender stays with Higgins, lets Sibley go all the way for the shot. Ramsdale parries it. Higgins pounces on it. 2-2, incredible start. Wow, what a half. What a half at Wembley. 2-2, 4 goals, and I'll be stunned if this finishes this way and we have another penalty shootout. I think someone's going to win this in a second. Who's it going to be? It's crazy to think that in these 3 games as well, there's been 6 goals, but only 4 goal scorers. Every player that scored has scored twice. How mad is that? In the last round, it was Ipswich who scored 2 with Chaplin, and we scored 2 with Dembele. And in this final, Onuachu's got a brace, and so has Higgins. That's crazy. So many braces. Looking like Doxy Boy out there. As Higgins says, forget the brace. I want a hat-trick. Incredible. 18 years old. Hat-trick in the playoff final. From 2-0 down. It's 3-2. Half an hour away from the Premier League. Oh my goodness. If we complete this, it's the greatest playoff final win I've ever had. Half an hour to play against our rival Southampton from a 2-0 trailing position as a far weaker side with tired legs out there. We're in front heading into the final 30 minutes. Everybody calm it down and hold your nerve. Paul Onuachu, back to goal, offloads, 1-2 with Fernandez, gives it him back, we know he can strike him, we saw it with Plymouth Argyle, Mateus Fernandez, Matsuki, great save coming. Come on, come on, come on, hold your nerve, hold your nerve. Oh, it's so unlucky, that's so unlucky. Ricocheted straight to Fernandez, easy finish for the Portuguese playmaker. There's nothing you can do about it, I can't blame coming there, that's just so unlucky. Corner whipped in. Pinball football. Who does it fall to? Mateus Fernandez. 10 to play. Saints pushing for a winning goal. It'll be cruel on the U's. They've got the better team. They've got the fitter side. They've got momentum. And they're going for a fourth. Matsuki down the right hand side. Captain comes across. Can't deny the cross. Teraves does enough. It's Smallbone. Who else would it be? Dispossessed by Brannigan. And couldn't get it clear with Teddy. Fernandez steps inside. Onuachu, Smallbone, what a save coming. Brilliant save. What a game. What a game. What a final. And what a playoff campaign this has been. Just like against Ipswich. Extra time after a 6-goal thriller at Wembley. 30 more minutes to play. Higgins is absolutely gassed. I had to take off Brody Spencer because he had 0% fitness. Higgins is basically done out there as well, man. He's not going to have enough energy to take a penalty, I don't think, as Amin's come on as well. And that should do it for the first half of extra time. Tied at 0-0, tied at 3-3 even, but no goals in the first half. Oh my goodness. And Onuachu thought I might as well test coming, why not? But a simple save really for our number one, who to be fair has redeemed himself in these playoffs. Hero in the semi-final shootout against Ipswich. And some big saves in this final, helping us get to extra time as well. Second half to play, still tied at 3-3. Free kick for Southampton. Right towards the edge. Mateus Fernandez has it off the... Oh no, it's going to go in. Off the line by Kieran Brown, but who's there to pounce in the area? Southampton have surely won. That is so unlucky because Cummings at full stretch and beaten, but because of his dive, it means that as soon as they get the ball off the line, Kieran Brown gets tripped up. Watch it on the replay if you didn't see it. Cummings beaten, Brown gets it off and then tripped up by our number one, unintentionally of course. And the Saints have probably won it. That is honestly the cruelest way to lose a final. There's nothing we can do about that. There's Brannigan. Finds Higgins. Michael Higgins. Oh, he's in the woodwork. If there was ever a sequence of events to sum up the season, it's this. An unlucky goal conceded on one end and hitting the woodwork on the other. Even in the final, Oxford United could not stop hitting the woodwork. Cameron Archer for the dagger. Blocked and cleared by Terravest. This is just cruel. This is going to go down as one of the greatest championship playoff finals ever. And there is no question about that. But in a meeting between two big rivals, or new rivals if you will, in the end it's the side with more class that prove it pays off on the biggest of stages. 2 hat-tricks in the final, 1 for either team, but it's Onuachu who bests Higgins with what's the dagger in an 8-goal thriller. Southampton are going back to the Premier League, and for all the fight, for all the heroics, in the end it's just not enough for the U's. Head held high, no Premier League football, but a lot of plaudits. And Oxford United's Cinderella story ends at Wembley. Gutted, devastated, I've now lost back-to-back playoff finals. And Southampton, our rivals, are up to the Premier League. I can't, but I'm heartbroken. Mutual respect between Teddy and Smallbone at the full-time whistle as well. It's not an angry rivalry where the players hate each other. I think this is more like Klopp and Guardiola, you know. Mutual respect between the pair. They're saying, we'll meet again, and we'll meet Southampton again, no doubt about it. This is just one extra chapter in an epic tale, I'm sure. And they deserved it as well, I'll be honest. They were the better team over 90 minutes, man. Over 120 minutes as well. They probably should have won it in normal time. And in the end win extra time. Not mad about it at all. Beaten by the better team, simple as that. They deserved it. And so to end the season, what we'll do is take one final look around the world and see who won what in the European competitions, and one last look at the squad as well. We're in the Conference League this season. Real Sociedad beat Club Brugge on penalties to win Europe's bronze competition this season. Of course, last season that title belonged to Chelsea, and speaking of which, in the Europa League this season, they made the final and beat Olympiacos on penalties as well. So Chelsea, back-to-back European titles this year, winning the Europa League. And as for the Champions League this season, well, we're of course a very long way off getting to this competition. In the end, it was a blockbuster final between Man City and Real Madrid. And Shotcara once again decided to win it more times than anyone else. Won it again. Real Madrid 2-0 winners. Oh, and as for the other tables in England as well, I'll show you this so you know what's going on in the EFL and in the Premier League as well. Particularly in League One, where we'll have Luton and Birmingham next season in the Premier League alongside either Posh, Cardiff, Plymouth or Barnsley in next season's Championship. And as for the Premier League as well, Chelsea were champions, Liverpool second, Arsenal third, Spurs fourth. And as for the bottom three, who's going down? In the end, it's Wolves, Leeds and Bristol City as well. Interesting. So that's it as we take one final look at the side for Season 1. I said it right at the beginning of the campaign, the best we could do is probably getting into the playoffs. We did that, and we were so close to providing the heroics at Wembley as well, battling back from 2-0 down to lead Southampton. Unfortunately, just couldn't hold on in the end. But I'm still proud of what we did with this squad, man, no doubt about it. 3 youth players coming into the first 11, all having big roles to play, none bigger than the boy wonder from Bicester, Michael Higgins as well. As for our academy as well, for those curious on this too, the 4 players in there right now, Warner, 5 players, sorry, Warner looks the best of the bunch, but to be fair, they all look really good, and the Bangladeshi fullback is the one I'm most excited about as well. We've got Amin on the right, and for next season, we may have Juanid on the left-hand side side as well. I think this guy's probably going to get released though. He's just not got the potential to make it in this team. But yeah, proud of what we did in the first season. Proud of what we did. But we got a major problem for the following season, and that is this. Tons of players, their deals that come at the end of the year, a few of which have already decided to leave, such as Kieran Brown and Mark Harris as well. It's gonna be a tough summer window, no doubt about it, with very little money to work with and a small squad already. I don't know what we'll be doing. I think our budget will be around £2 million, I would say. My general belief right now is the best thing we should probably do is just hire a 4-star or 5-star scout, spend all of our money on that, whatever we have left over, bring in some freebies, and just back the kids. We've got brilliant young players here in Amin, Lowe, and of course Higgins as well. I say stick to the strategy. I say don't veer away from it. We don't have to sign any new youth academy players. We've got 3 in the first 11 and Buckley out on loan, but I say stick with the kids, and Michael Higgins' stats prove that's probably the right thing to do as well. Get that youth scout, send them out, and just try and fit our team with as many youth academy players as possible. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching season 1. Really hope you enjoyed. If you hadn't, please drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with the start of season 2 of the Summer Career Mode Oxford back in the Championship very soon.